Awesome sauce. So welcome. Today we are talking about chatbot mastery, which is going to help you free up your time, make more money so you can retire and everything will be great, right? So what we're going to do in the next 60 minutes, we are going to set the stage. We're going to talk about a little bit about the landscape of AI in 2025. We're going to talk about what Noem cannot do before we talk about what Noem can do. I'm going to show you how to power it up with integrations. We're going to talk about the 80-20 rule of building chatbots. And then we're actually going to do it together in real time. We're going to do it together. So, and then we're going to talk about next steps, Q&A, whatever support you might need. So I don't know about you, but I don't like webinars where just one person talking at everybody and nothing happens, right? So this is going to be a little bit more interactive. And as people kind of come in, we'll see how interactive it's going to be. But before we start, if you can tell me in the chat or just unmute yourself, how did you find us? Do you already have a chatbot built with Noem? And what business are you in? Are you a coach, e-commerce, IT? What you doing? So let me see that either in the chat or just unmute because we can talk. We're not 30 people. AppSumo, okay.
Met at the Empower Breakfast. I am a coach and a facilitator and a speaker. And you do not have a chatbot.
You don't have a chatbot. And Carlos, do you have a chatbot already?
No, I don't have any chatbot right now, but I do have the AppSumo plan.
Okay. And then Rhys, you met me at the Power thing, and you don't have a chatbot yet, and you're a coach.
Yes, ma'am. And I'm trying to attract more of my current clients. The people who find me are business owners, medium-sized business owners, and executives. Okay,
awesome. So because you are live here, I have a gift for you. Stick with me till the end, and I'm going to show you what it is. And if we haven't met yet, my name is Yifat Cohen. I am the co-founder of noem.ai. And while most people clone themselves with AI technology, I've done that about 15 years ago. I cloned in real life. And that little munchkin, that little superhero there, used to look up to his mom. Sometimes he still does. But now, as a teen, he's a lot more interested in showing me all the stuff that he can do so much better, like cook a steak. So I don't mind. I get a little chef, private chef in my house. Aside of that, I'm also a Krav Maga addict. I'm a green belt. And if you follow me online, you can see a bunch of videos of my journey of this wonderful self-defense art. Sometimes I kick ass. Sometimes I get my ass kicked. A lot. more than the other way around. In the business realm, though, professionally, I was known as a G+ go-to gal. Google hired me to train their own employees on their own offices, on their own products. I wasn't an employee of Google. They just had me flown around. I spoke at radio station. I was interviewed at a TV entrepreneurial documentary influencer show. I spoke on big stages. I was interviewed in radio shows. I worked with big companies like Google, the city of Austin, among others. So today, you get the same person that trained Google employees all over the world, Mexico, Brazil, Mountain View, Austin, even my own town of Tel Aviv in Israel. That same person is going to walk you through setting up your own super smart chatbot. Hey. So before we get into that, let's make sure that we are on the same page. There's a big difference between chatbots, AI agents, and automations, okay? Chatbots are reactive. They just sit there and they wait for someone to do something before they react, right? So you can think about them as a customer service rep that only answers when they're spoken to. That's chatbot, okay? AI agents are proactive. You give them a goal and they go and do this without having you to tap into it, right? So they're like a personal assistant who handles the project from start to finish. That's the biggest difference between chatbots and AI agents. Automations have been there forever. So this is something super, super simple, preset rule. If this happens, then this happens. If this doesn't happen, this doesn't happen. So it's a simple automation. It doesn't start unless the if happens, okay? So this is like make.com, NA8, Zapier, all these automations that now people are like, oh my God, NA8, I'm doing all these amazing. It's been there forever, nothing special. If, else, right? So the good news is that Noem uses all three of these. And today we're gonna mostly focus on chatbots, a little bit about agents, a little bit about automation, mainly because of time restrictions, right? I want you to leave here with a win. And chatbots are super, super powerful. They can do a bunch of stuff. And if you get them into automations, they can do even more. So we'll touch a little bit about that. Before we do, let me tell you what Noem cannot do. Super powerful. It's not magic, right? So it's not going to go out, find your prospects, enroll them, deliver your offers without you doing anything. We've had people asking us about this. It's not going to do that. So we're here to support real businesses doing real work, not sell you a get-rich-quick scheme, okay? So that means that Noem is not going to do outbound outreach for you on social media. It's not going to comment on post or DM, call DM prospects. It's not going to replace your entire sales and marketing team overnight. Eventually, it might replace your sales team. Marketing, not so much, right? But you have to be involved at the beginning. So what can it do? It can act as your 24/7 multilingual support team. This means that if someone in Europe hits your email and has a question at 3 a.m., you can still be asleep because Noem takes care of it. And if they speak Chinese, it doesn't matter because Noem can actually answer in their language. It can do that. It can also be your appointment setter. It can send only pre-qualified prospects to your calendar. If they're not qualified, it can send them to your social media, or you can have them download something, or it can refer them to someone else. It can do all this filtering for you. You don't have to touch it. It can be your sales rep. It can figure out, do upsells, downsell. He can actually handle objections. It can qualify the prospects. And all of this can be one bot. It doesn't have to be 3 different bots. You can do all of these things together. It can be a virtual you. So it can answer client or course questions. Imagine you have a course, you put the entire transcript with the timestamps there, and then your clients are actually going and asking the questions, and they don't need to pick your brain. So by doing that, it builds trust and instant value. And it frees you to focus on high value work. If they want to pick your brain, there's a different path for that. This is super, super, super valuable. It can give you insights into your market, meaning you will know exactly what your prospects are thinking about, not the stuff that they will say in a survey, because they're going to communicate that freely to the AI that will talk to them in a conversation and figure out exactly what's going on. This market survey is huge. People are paying, like companies are paying tons just to do that kind of stuff. You can take those insights and you can turn them into rapid innovation, because you go like, oh, everybody's asking for this thing, let me just create it. Everybody's asking this question, let me create a video about this. Everybody's asking for this one thing, let me find a targeted offer for them. You can tag them and then just send them the right emails and the right messages at the right time. Does that make sense? Awesome. So just to compare, there are many chatbot solutions out in the market. Many of them look like this, basically a glorified FAQ page. Some questions, you click it and answer. What's the difference between this and an FAQ page? Not much, right? This one, basically, it's from a big brand, and they're paying a lot of money for this for every seat. Because what happens with this solution, every time there's a question that's not in the FAQ, they're calling a human. So I'm asking, hey, do you have any deals? And they're like, just a second, let me get a human. Really? For that? So you have a human sitting there, tapping into the conversation. What's the benefit of this chatbot? Right? Instead, what we want is a chatbot that has real conversations in real time. before I recommend a solution, tell me what your main issue is. Is it sales, marketing, conversions? This is a question that a human is going to ask, right? It's not just going to go, if they're asking me about sales, then I say this. If they're asking about that, right? So the magic is that you don't have to be a programmer. You don't have to build flows. You don't have to do any logic trees or anything like that in order to create a chatbot, a smart chatbot like this one. And the reason is because we did not teach Noem what to say. We teach it how to think. How powerful is that? Right? So the idea is that you don't have to think about all the questions that your prospect might ask your chatbot and have all the solution for them. You can simply type in a Word doc, and we're going to do this together, something like, hey, ask a clarifying question. For example, what are you hoping to improve today? And then your little Noem is going to become your appointment setter, finding out exactly what's on their mind, and then recommend the right solution for them. Just this alone will free your time from a bunch of like, is it open yet? Is it ready yet? Did we say that? What's all these questions? That part alone. But wait, there's more. We have pre-built integrations. So if you integrate that with Twilio, for example, you can connect that Twilio number to Google My Business or any other number where people are texting. And now people can text that number, and Noem will go through the entire qualification process and send leads right where you need them. If you're a restaurant, to your restaurant. If you're a gym, to the gym. If you're a personal trainer, to book a session with you. If you are a coach and they passed all the qualification, maybe book a call. If not, get them the course. We'll do all that stuff in SMS when you're not involved. You can do the same thing with WhatsApp for international, but you can also connect WhatsApp to Facebook ads. So now you don't need all the, is it above the fold, below the fold, is it converting, is it not converting, how, where people are going, is the message getting lost? They go to your chat in WhatsApp and they have the same exact conversation as they would have with an appointment setter on the phone, again, filtering them wherever you want. The nice thing, you can have one chatbot that does all that stuff. It's connected to Twilio, it's connected to WhatsApp, it's connected to other integrations. So you don't have to have a billion things and get confused. Does this resonate? Making sure, okay, we're on the same page. You can have your own standalone website. One, we host it for you, that's the one at the bottom, or instead of contact or a website, you can just have your chatbot, which means that they come to your website and instead of trying to figure out what it is that they're looking for on the site, the chatbot acts like, hey, like a personal concierge. Hey, Reese, you came here. What in these things do you want, right? Do you want to learn more about Ifat? Do you want to know what results Ifat gets? Do you want to know what her products are? And it takes you through the path to get there. That means that, and if you don't have a website, we host it for you. So you can have contact us as just this and remove the entire contact us, find the problem, solve the issue for me. If you can't, then escalate. Or you can have the entire website just be the chatbot. And it has a QR code where people can scan and go there and do all this conversation. And we're going to build all that stuff today in 10 minutes. We're also integrated with Shopify, which means that if you have an entire catalog of products, now it's a personal concierge. What is it that you want? What problems do you have? Do you have skin acne? Do you have sensitive skin? Do you have this thing, that thing? It gives you the exact product. People can also filter by, is it on sale? Do you have anything under $50? Do you have anything that is color blue? And you only get the right answers for you, so you don't get lost in the entire catalog. Which means you can do exactly the same thing with any affiliate network. You can have a Google spreadsheet with all the products that you're promoting, and Noem will suggest the right one to your client. And if you're following along with me, you can replace Linktree. You don't need Linktree. Getting people lost in all the conversation, instead send them to a chatbot that kind of figures out what is it that they need and selling them the entire thing. All this is pre-built with Noem, meaning you don't need to be a programmer, you don't need to put any API keys or anything complicated. It's already in the system, and we have the instructions on how to do that. But we took it a step further, and we connected it to all the automations out there. Make.com, N8N, can't say that word, N8N, webhooks, Zapier, all that stuff, which means that if you have anything outside of those integrations that we have, you can use these to connect to your CRM. You can tag based on a conversation and now send very specific emails. You can connect it with Facebook ads or Google ads. You can check against a specific URL, like, hey, I want to make sure that they're not in the Better Business Bureau, for example. If they don't have a ding there, then send them there. If they do, something else. For this, you do need to be a little bit of a programmer. We have videos that walk you through connecting them. Honestly, that's above and beyond. Everything that we have right now will free up your time and will get you what you need. So before we do that, before we actually pull up our sleeves and do it together, let's talk about this one. Super, super important. A lot of people get stuck right there. Everybody wants to make it perfect before they get it live. It will never be perfect. Why will it never be perfect? Because just as human, right? If you put a human assistant in a gym, they will never have all the answers to all the questions. Noem knows as much as he does, and then when he doesn't, it will escalate and ask you. But if it asks you, then that's when you go and fix it. So it will never be like completely done the same way that technology is never done, humans are never done, things evolve, things change, right? So it's not going to be perfect. So our goal is not to make it perfect. Yeah, say it enough time, forget perfect. We're not doing perfect. Then we're perfect, right? What we want is we want to get it 80% there today. And we will do that in 10 minutes. 80% there. Then we make it live. Then we send real traffic to it, and we monitor the answers, and we fine-tune it based on real conversations, not the conversations in our head, right? We don't imagine conversation. We see what people do, and then we tweak, 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 tweak. That's the job, okay? So 80% there today, and then this is where we get real success. We publish, make it live. We send real traffic to it. We monitor the conversations. We see what it actually says and what people are asking. We fine-tune the data based on actual data, not an assumption, right? And that's it. This is our motto. We want to build AI where you set it and forget it, that you don't have to sit there and watch the conversation. It handles everything, but it keeps you in the loop when you need to, okay? So that's what we're developing. And we're developing stuff that will actually remove you from watching the conversation completely. Can talk about it, stick around, it'll be awesome. For now, after we finish building our chatbot and releasing it into the wild, every morning, spend 30 minutes looking at the conversations and just fine-tune it. Reading the conversation will give you a window into your prospect's mind. So now you actually know who you're talking to, what their problems are, and you can be smarter in the market. So before we actually do the stuff, there's two things we need to distinguish, okay? Instructions, knowledge. Instructions is kind of like a job description. If you hired someone today, you will give them a job description and you will say, Brian, this is what I want you to do. When someone comes in, say this, check that, do this. It's a job description, okay? Knowledge is the resources. If you don't know how to do it, we have an SOP in the back. Go check the SOP. Okay? So instructions, what to do. Knowledge, what to know, right? Words, active words, offer, match this with that, ask, email me when something happened. Those are instructions. Policies, product list, FAQs, testimonials, that's knowledge. So let's make sure we got it. If your chatbot gives the user the wrong policy, what do you need to fix? The instructions or the knowledge files? You can unmute.
Knowledge.
If it asks the wrong question, what do we need to fix? If the
Sure.
chatbot asks the wrong question.
Instructions.
Very good. We got the difference? Everybody understands the difference? Awesome. So let's do it. Let's do this together. I want you to go to app.noem.ai. So open a new page. And right there on the top, it's going to say sign up. If you already sign up, don't sign up. Just log in. If you didn't sign up, sign up. It's for free. Just sign up and you'll see that you're getting an email with the password. Check your password and let me know when you're logged in.
So show us the address again, go back one screen. Oh, here we are.
I should have some background music. Or at least running water, so I think I'm in the shower and I can. Got it. Okay. Reese, you let me know when you're in. Carlos, let me know when you're in. And Josh, hi Josh, let me know when you're in. And while you're in, I'm going to share a different screen. Let me know when you're here.
If so I'm at the it says let's begin. I'm sorry, just go chatbot. Go chatbot, right?
You skipped this part? You didn't see this part?
No, I just it says let's begin. Would you like to create an AI chatbot for your website or an AI agent for your task and workflows?
Okay, then chatbot. And now did you get this?
It's loading. Yes, here we go.
Okay, so let's wait for everybody to get in here. Make sure everybody's on the same page. And you can put your URL in here. And then it's going to fill, what's cool about Noem is that it's going to fill stuff for you. So based on your company URL, it's going to put your company name. You can change it if you want to. It will fill up all your services. You can change that if you want to.
It should automatically fill up.
Mm-hmm.
It's still blank for me.
If you have, so that's okay, click submit. And let me go back. So in the company, right here, get to this point and put your website.
So, but it won't let me, it says need more information if you're in our AI on your product or services. It won't let me submit.
Then just put one thing. Just be like test. And then let's get into this one.
So company.
So the reason why this part is important is because Noem is basing everything it knows based on your company, because it's building all the knowledge base, all that information based on this company profile.
Then you I'm sorry. So I'm going to company profile, but it needs me to manually type in everything.
So if you click here and then you put your URL and then just wait for a second, like actually click in here and wait, it should fill it up on its own. Like if I remove this one, like if I get out of this, cancel, and I go to my company and I'm going to create a new profile.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to give it a name. I'm going to put the website. Let me put this one. I'm just going to wait a second. Should fill it up on its own. Oh, tab, sorry, tab. Hit tab. Be in here and then hit tab.
Yeah, I didn't hit tab. It's still blank.
So close it and start a new one. Can you close it and start a new one?
Sure.
Reese, where are you? And Carlos, where are you? Just making sure everybody's on the same page.
I am
You good?
I'm still in the logging in stuff, so. be
Did you
ready.
get your password?
Yes, everything's fairly good. Okay, chatbot or AI agent do I want to click?
Chatbot.
Thank you, I'm up to date. Okay,
Yeah, I redid a new one. I entered my website URL and it's still blank.
So what's on your website? Do you have a lot of information on your website?
Yeah.
Let me try it. Put it in the chat. And let me see. Okay, awesome, Joss. So I'll start a new company. Let me spell it. And if he doesn't do all that stuff, that's going to be awesome. So there's a little AI here. There's a little star right here. You can click on it and you can say, write, what was that? Was that a description? Product and services. Describe my products and services based on this URL. And let's see if he does it.
this is Risa. I'm doing well. I'm already on to loading projects.
Okay, so there's something on your website, Brian. It doesn't allow noem to access it.
Gotcha. I just had it built.
Okay, so let's start with this. Put your name, put your program. You can always change that in later. So be like, I'm a coach, right? Teaching people, showing how to live in the moment. Yes, and live in the moment. Reese, you're there?
Somehow it asked for my website, and then it asked me for a description of what I do, and now it is loading projects.
This one, it's loading this one. This project type?
Yes.
Okay.
We'll see.
Okay, so let us all click on AI chatbot. Select that. And now you can choose whatever one you want. You can change it later as much as you want. You can have as many as you want. Choose one of them. I'll go with customer service chatbot.
Oh God, that didn't come up for me. Go back.
So what's cool about this one is that we already have the templates for you. Remember, these are the instructions, what the bot needs to do. This is the job description. All you have to do is change the yellow parts like this. And all of this is should work the way it is for a customer service. That's all you have to do. So if you can edit a Google Doc like this one, you have your chatbot. Okay? We're going to talk about the functions right here in a second. But before we do that, I want to give you a gift. So let me share a different screen. Carlos, don't do that. Josh, how did you find us? And Carlos, don't follow me with this. Okay? So this is only for Brian and Reese. So Brian and Reese, click on the top account here on the top. and click on Manage Plan. Okay. Now choose the enterprise one, the 99, and then use this code WS 2025, and you're going to get an entire month on us. You can cancel at any time. The reason why I want you to do it right now is so you have access to all our top features and you can design it and work with no limitation as we build this. If later on in a month or something, you can downgrade, you can cancel, you can move to the free, whatever you want. Carlos, don't do that because then it will put you on a monthly plan.
Okay, so I see free, individual, and professional.
Oh, we changed the names. Professional, go to the 99 one. Let me see.
I think I'm on maybe I'm on an old site.
No, you're going to the enterprise one. Yeah, same one. Free, individual, enterprise is on the side.
Okay, I'm not doing this. Looking.
It's like this. So you might need to scroll to the side and choose the top one. Brian, do you see it?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. And Josh, okay, so Josh, don't do it either. And the code is this one, WS 2025. And let me know when you have, once you unlocked all our features, and we're going to go into building our chatbot.
Okay, it keeps coming back to loading projects.
After you clicked on the plans?
And my plan, I still seem to have an old version of it. I have free for free, individual for $19.99 and professional for $49.99. Is that an old page?
No. You should scroll to the side. So,
Well, I see it. I didn't scroll. So now I want to subscribe to that.
yes.
Thank you, Jesus Christ. I'm in the Bluebird Snow group.
Totally fine. You have the coupon code, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So I should now subscribe.
Yes. And that will
Alrighty.
open up all the features for you, and then up to you. If you love it, stick around. If you want to reduce, but you're not limited by any of these things. You get it completely free for an entire month.
Okay, and here we are. I'm on the payment page, and I don't see a place for the code. It just saying, please pay.
No, there's hold on. It's a little hidden for some reason. Let me see if I can open a new one.
I might have to retake this class.
It's totally fine. Let me see. I'm trying to figure out which one of my emails is not hasn't subscribed yet. so I can show you where to do it. Okay, let's see. Yeah, okay. So
you boys found it easily?
Brian, you there?
I'm so chatbots It's created a new chatbot. Yes, wait, customer service chatbot. Yes, okay. So I am at that page. I'm at the bot instructions for Brian dash bots.
Okay, so you're in here.
Yes.
So let's continue. So this one, you're only changing the yellow stuff. You can read all the instructions. These are basically the job description. This is what I want you to do, okay? If you want it to email you every time there's a problem, you're going to put your email right here. It's not going to email the user. It's not going to email the person who is actually writing and interacting with the stuff. It's going to email you when it escalates. So you're just going to be like, click on customer support, put your email in there, and then in the instructions, just say like, every time there's an issue, if no, escalate this issue and send an email to customer support.
Oh, nice.
That's how you tell it what to do. If you can edit a Google Doc, you can have a chatbot. That's it, right? So the email is right here. Then, if you have Shopify, this is where you connect Shopify. This part is the coolest part, the chat thread functions. Here you can use reasoning models, actually the smart models of AI. You can provide buttons like, hey, if there's so many options, actually don't give it a link, but create it in a little clicky thing like that. You can allow them to clear the history because when the user comes back to the chatbot, it has the past conversation so they don't forget where they were. But if you want them to clean the history, you can check this one out. You can add voice, whatever voices you want, and now it will talk. So let me share this with the sound for a second. There you can see. So if I'm choosing a voice, we have different voices.
The sun rises in the east and sets in the west. The sun rises. The beach was a popular spot on a hot summer.
The years teach much which the days never know.
Our distrust is very expensive.
I'd rather regret the things that I have done.
So then I can select this, save, and now, oh, I need an email. Save this, and now when I test, please wait, the agent being trained. Clicking too fast. When I test, now I have a little microphone right here. So I can say, what products do you have?
At Expert Gene Activation, we offer specialized services and resources designed to help entrepreneurs and
I can say it in a different language. So Carlos, ¿qué productos tienes? Right?
Así
¿Qué
es.
productos tienes? I don't know if it makes the both names, but it will speak in both languages. I can write here in Spanish, ¿qué productos tiene? And it will automatically switch
cool.
to Spanish.
Oh, cool. So cool.
Usually, this is based on the user's browser setting. So if the user's browser setting are in Chinese, all of this will be in Chinese from the get-go. If I start speaking in Hebrew, which means left to right, right? Languages, it will reply in Hebrew right away. And it will talk about my stuff. So the reason I didn't put anything here in the instructions, if you notice, nothing, right? Where is it taking all that information? For my company. That's why putting the information in the company is important, because if the information is on the company, it's not going to know. That's the beginning of the knowledge base. Now, if we move to the knowledge base right here, I can come to create from URL. I'm going to put Brian's URL in here, and I can say learn.
Wow. This is so smart. God,
We're trying to make it as easy as possible.
it's blowing my mind.
And I did it a second ago, and it did not, there's not a lot of information on your website. which is why it didn't find a lot at the beginning. So let me refresh for a second so I don't. Ah, there you go. It's already here. Learn from URL. So it will scan your website and it will say what the business does. There's not information, no contact information, didn't find any social media.
I mean, it says it on my homepage. There are different pages for my offerings, coaching, speaking, my facilitation.
It has
It's all
this
there.
one. So it's very interesting. So this is super cool for you to know, right? It means that LLMs are having a hard time reading your website. So whatever it is that, you know, could be CSS, could be different code, could be different things. But this is good for you to know because it might hinder your ranking and your discoverability, right? Because this is like, if you put it in ChatGPT, it'll be very interesting to see what it says. It did find this one, your YouTube, Marquitos, and another YouTube, and your wiki.
Well, my name is not Bruce, so I have no idea what this is.
So we're going to remove that one, okay? And then we're going to say, okay, and now this is our knowledge base. That's one way to do it if you have a website. If you don't have a website and you don't want any of that stuff, right? You can just upload your files right here. Just upload them in a text file, doc file, or PDF file. Just upload everything that you want. So testimonials, books if you have, case studies, policies, return policies, prices, coaching packages, anything that you wanted to know, you can just upload it here.
Wow.
Here's a really, really cool thing. Let's say you're an affiliate marketer. Let's say you have a bunch of products. Let's say you have promotions that are changing all the time. You can click on this, you can give it a name, and you can add a Google Drive, Google Sheet, whatever. And Noem will every day or every hour, or when you come to do it manually, but every day is enough, will just go and update the knowledge base with the content in that file. So you don't have to mess with the knowledge base anymore. If you have anything that changes, you can put it there. Let's say there's a website that you want to check and educate Noem. Like let's say you're in the stock market and you want to check stocks, or let's say you want to know what new books are out there, or whatever it is that's kind of like updating on a regular basis. You can do an internet search on a daily basis, and that will educate Noem. So imagine that you have an employee, a human, that sits there and you say, hey, the first hour of every day, I want you to go out and educate yourself on all the new things that are happening in the world of AI. She'll spend an hour learning all that stuff. And by the end of the week, she forgot what she learned day one, right? This one is different because it will always update the knowledge base with everything that you need. So for example, for us, for Noem, what we do, we have our YouTube channel with a bunch of videos of what you're doing, everything, right? When someone comes to our Easy and asks Easy like, hey, how do I create a blog post? We want Easy to go and reference that video. What if we updated the video? Do we have to now come back to Easy and update all that stuff and change all these things? No, we just go to a Google Sheet, change the YouTube URL, and now Easy has the new information with all our training and all our information, all that stuff. So that way you keep your bot up to date without actually having to mess with all the instructions. Make sense? This is the knowledge file. So once you add your knowledge, you're going to come and you're going to test it. And I'm going to show you how to do this in a second. I logged into a different account. I'm going to come here and I'll show you what you want to do. Blah, blah, blah. Once you have your instructions and your knowledge files, you can come and test and ask your chatbot different questions and see what it answers. And if it doesn't answer very well, you go back to the instructions and you fix it.
Wow.
Two things. Thank you, Reese. How do you make it pretty? You go to the design, and this is what that coupon code is going to give you. It's going to give you access to create it as pretty as you want. You can upload your picture. I built Boran. I basically put Tony Robbins' website. And I'm like, look, with just his website, you can come and pick Tony Robbins' brain. So I built one for that. That's what you see now. In here, you have a little video, this one. So you can add whatever video. So when it pops up, You can have your testimonial videos. You can have, hi, this is how you work with me. You can have, look at the results that I've done in the past. You can have an introduction video, whatever you want, you can put it there, or you can put none at all. Up to you. When people come here, they can start texting and asking any questions, or if you have any conversation starters that you want people to, that you actually want to lead people through, these buttons come right here, sample prompts. You can have as many as you want. We recommend no more than 4, because otherwise it becomes Linktree, and you don't want that, right? You can have different prompts on mobile if you want to. And this one is super, super cool. We have some clients that their users fall in love with the chatbots, and they come back day after day after day to have conversation with the chatbots. They're asking it to tell them stories and make them feel good, and some of them going like, I'm waiting for my partner to leave so I can talk to you. So every time that happens, that costs you tokens, right? So you can limit how many messages one conversation can have, and that will allow you to stop the conversation and not turn your chatbot into a free ChatGPT for your users. Super valuable. All the customization happen under design. You can have pictures of our own, like we have a whole library of pictures. You can say like female rep, and you can see our entire library and choose one from it, or you can upload your own, or you can use our AI to design whatever you want and do that. That's the thing. Here, right here, you change the chatbot stuff, but this is where you make it pretty in the design part of things. Make sense? All the questions, everything that you want to change right here in the sample prompts. And the other thing is right here in the chat window, it says, how often do you want it to pop up? What we found is that if the chatbot doesn't pop up after 3 seconds, the use of it reduces. So the faster it pops up, the more people are actually interacting with it. The benefit of that is that once they're interacting with it, you get all the insights into their brain, and you don't have to hire customer support to answer all the questions. You can make it pop up on all devices, only on desktop, meaning it will never pop up on mobile. It will be a little circle right there, just like, hello. Or you can have it pop up on both. So all devices, only on desktop pop up, only on mobile pop up. Again, all that stuff is under the design. Hosting, we basically host it for you if you want to. So we can have, you can have different designs, and this allows you to have your own beautiful website with all the conversations and everything. You don't have to host it. There's a QR code right here. You give it to people, they come in and they talk to your chatbot. You can put all your social media things here. You can choose whatever background, and that way you don't have to mess with building website, connecting chatbots, or doing anything like that. You can even have your own custom domain. So it will go to carlosibiera.com and they will see this website. And if you don't like the layout anymore, you can change it and switch it. And oops, publish first. And then you have a different layout. But this is hosted by us. It's secure SSL, so you can have all the conversation completely free. And okay, so deploy. This is where you make it live. This is your API key. You're going to need that API key if you're connecting it to any automation or to your WordPress or anything like that. If your domain is not here, it will not work. If it's not working, there's a problem with your domain, because that's security issues. We don't want everybody to access your chatbot and just rank up things, right? So your domains have to be here. Whatever domain you want to add, just put it and add it here. If there are any pages on your website where you don't want to have the chatbot pop up, let's say it's a sales page or whatever it is, it's a survey, you can put the path here and it's not going to pop up on there. If you want to put it on any of the, like on WordPress, there's a plugin. On Wix, there's a plugin. If you want to connect it to SMS, like we talked about with Google My Business, the instructions are right here, how to connect it to Twilio. You can connect it to WhatsApp, instructions right here. I'll tell you from experience, WhatsApp is a headache. Facebook is really, really not supportive at all, but it's worth it. Shopify, if you have a Shopify, super helpful. And if you just want to put the code on any HTML or any website out there, you can just copy the code and put it there. Now, the two places that you are going to leave after you finished all that stuff and you deployed it is this inbox. In this inbox, you're going to see all the conversations that are happening. Right here, you'll see all the tickets, all the things where it actually escalated. If someone said, hey, I was talking to your chatbot and you didn't respond to me and all that stuff, you can click this thing, put their email here, and it will jump to the conversation with the person. And you can export all the people and all the information that came from your site. So we live right here. We're just going like, okay, what are people saying? What are the conversation? Why are they annoyed? Why are they happy? What are they asking? This is the entire thing. This is where we live. So every day, 30 minutes, you spend right here. And then you get some stats. How many people interacted? Where did they come from? Are they using voice? Are they not using voice? Are they buying this thing? What are the messages they're clicking through? These are all the stats that you're going to get right here. But really, this is where you live, in the inbox. Question, comments?
Here's
Your
my
job?
comment.
Yeah, go ahead.
Here's my comment.
Yeah. It's easier when you walk it with me step by step. But I'm going to show you two things. One, on our YouTube channel, right here.
Welcome to noem.ai.
You have a playlist that actually walks you step by step through everything that we just did right here. So you can just deploy one by one by one, and you can just go through this in a slower pace. It's right there on the channel. He doesn't go as deep as we just did, but it's very good to get started. That's one. The other thing is like, you will never get it right. It won't be done. Forget perfection. Upload all the files that you want right here. You can even keep the instructions super basic and then set it, let it go. What I do, I go to my audience and I'm like, hey, I just copied myself. Break my chatbot. Destroy it. I'm going to give $10 to the person who can mess up my entire chatbot. Why? Because you want to see how it's handling the trolls, right? You're always going to get trolls. So you're going to see how people interact with it, what question they're asking. If it's your audience, it will ask the right question and they'll try to break it, and you'll get tons of insights from that stuff. If you stay strict on topic, they won't be able to talk any profanities, they won't be able to flirt with it, they won't be able to get it to sell them drugs, nothing like that. It will just stay on topic. So all you have to do today, don't worry about this so much. Upload your files, make it pretty, set it free. That's all you have to do. Come back tomorrow, look at the inbox. That's it. Let it go for like a week, see what's going on, and then tweak, 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 tweak. Right? It'll become your best salesperson, your best support person, your best appointment setter. It will free up your time. And all it takes, seriously, 2 hours. Work here and here. That's it. So now I'm going to give you another gift. Oh, let me show you two things. One, if Noem escalates emails to you, what does that look like? So, you will get an email, and the email is going to say, hey, there's a bug. Someone escalated. And you're going to see a summary of the entire conversation, so you don't have to bother reading all of it. Just going to tell you, this is what's going on without the emotion. And then if you want, here's the conversation. But this is only going to show up in your email if the bot didn't do its job and it didn't succeed in solving the problems. Meaning, if you're not getting emails, life is good. The bot is doing its job. right? Now, gift, I promised you one. How much people are paying for blogs? How much time are we spending in researching and writing the first draft and paying Fiverr to do it and then doing all that stuff? Lots of time. Here's how we set it up in 5 minutes, okay? 5 minutes. I know I'm gonna keep going between me and the other stuff. Right here in my projects, click on new project. This you can do with me. Content creation, blog writer, and this is the one page that you need to build. That's it. Let me do this for Reese. Reese, let me do that for you. So what is the theme that you want to be known for? Is it TED Talk, right? Or public speaking? Yeah? Unmute.
Stop public speaking fear. Public speaking without fear. That's my specialty.
Right, but the theme is public speaking, right?
Yes, 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 yes.
Okay. What is the tone that you want your blog post to be in?
I speak to people who are around 35 years old. So what tone?
No,
would
the
that-
tone and the style.
I would say
Friendly, persuasive, professional,
I'd say
serious, professional. What things do you want it to include? So fear of public speaking. What else?
Tips from TED Talks.
For example, what do you not want it to talk about?
I don't know, I'm a pretty.
Okay, you don't have to.
Yeah,
You want to get it weekly, and then it can be or daily, whatever you want. It just takes token, and then WordPress and a Word doc.
Okay.
That's it. Now you have a 2,000 word blog going to be created and emailed to you. That's it. That's all you have to do. Enable it. So now there's going to be a queue, and we're going to click on more topics. Overcoming stage fright, practical tips and confident public speaking. The power of storytelling in public speaking, how to captivate your audience. Mastering your body language, nonverbal communication.
You thought, I'm sorry, I have to run out at 6, but thank you so much for this. This has been very helpful. I'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Hasta mañana.
Bye-bye.
So now you get an entire blog post mailed out to you every week without you having
Wow.
to do anything. You get meta tags, you get an image, you get 2,000 words. It will go out to the web, it will research everything, connect to other articles in there, and email you a blog post
Fabulous.
automatically. That's an AI agent. You set it up once, and that's it. From now on, it emails you. If you don't like something, you can be like, just delete it. If you want to add your own topic, you can just add your own topic. If you want to move it up the line, just move it up the line.
Wow.
Remove it, remove it. But that's it. No more emailing and asking people to do anything. So, congratulations, everybody who stick with me until now. You did it.
Wow.
You. So, let's just recap, right? It's a new paradigm. We don't have, we're replacing expensive glorified contact us form with smart AI. We're replacing all the complicated automation with a smart AI concierge. We can turn it into a bunch of things. You can have as many as you want. It can be for sales, for support, for education, for behind a paid wall, right? It can free up your time because you can send people to exactly where you talked about it in your teaching, and if they want your attention, they can book a paid session. So with Noem, you don't have to pay for Midjourney or Leonardo or Canva or ChatGPT or Claude or Grok or Perplexity, because we're using that to write blog posts. SEO writers, appointment setters, customer support rep, AI callers, all that stuff is done with one thing. So what do you need to do next? Send traffic to your bot, make it live, send traffic to it. Spend 30 minutes a day looking at the conversations, and then leverage the insights and refine it. That's all you have to do. And if you're stuck we are in WhatsApp. So hop into WhatsApp. And here's the thing that we want to do. We want to feature your chatbots. We want to feature your businesses. We want to use you as case studies. And we want to tell the world how awesome it is, your business is, your support is, how advanced you are with AI. We want to help you. So once it's up and running and you have some case studies, email me personally. We'll jump on Zoom, we'll interview you, and we'll feature you on our newsletters and our social media and all our jazz. So I know I blew your mind with a ton. My apologies. Ask me any questions. En español un poquito. But any question I can help you to get up and running today or tomorrow.
I am so impressed with the simplicity of this. It's exciting. I had a hard time logging on, but I'm just going to really dwell on this once we hang up, because this is very used. I guess the thing I like about it, it's brilliant, it's comprehensive, all that stuff, but I like that it's user friendly.
Thank you. We're trying our bestest.
That is really genius on your part.
Wonderful. I'll let the team know. They'll be excited to hear. Carlos?
So for Shopify, can it answers if I connect to? I know in the instructions, I know there's a connection for Shopify.
Yes.
So what is connection exactly can it do? I mean, can it pull inventory information or something?
Yes. So here's one of our clients that is using Shopify. It's right here. And it will pull all the products. So for here, for example, I said, what are your sales? Let's see. I asked for sales. What's the most popular product? What's on sale? And it actually gave me exactly all the products that are on sale. So it will do what's on sale, show me a product under $5. Some of our clients go like, which product is right for me? Instead of like, and that's their most popular thing. It's like, what should I use, right? From this entire catalog, what do I need to use? And in the instruction, you just say, ask them, is it for stamina? Is it for sleep? Is it for energy? If it's for sleep, offer this one. If it's for stamina, offer this one. That's in the instruction itself, but that's it. And it will pull the product from Shopify, and when you click on it, it'll just go to the product itself and they can buy. And if they are logged into Shopify, it can pull up their order and it can actually find out more information about what they need.
Okay. Thank you. Gracias.
De nada. Josh, what about getting live? By the way, we have, on our YouTube, it takes 3 minutes to connect it to Shopify. There's a step-by-step video that shows you how to do that. If you want the link, I can give it to you. What about getting live data, calling an API to answer questions about real-time data? That's something I need to do on my site, but I haven't been able to figure out. So there's 2 ways to do that. One way is to come to the knowledge base, add a source, and have it search the web like this. That's one way. If you just want the bot to know something about live data and train it based on that, that's one way. The other way, if you want something a little bit more complicated, just go to here, API, and use either Make or Zapier to connect it to whatever website you want, look at the data, and do whatever activity you want. And I have a video coming out about exactly that, how to connect it with make.com. Not very complicated. And then you can pull all the information from Make. We also have, so for example, when you choose this, we have an AI assistant that will create all the data properties for you. You'll put the API key from Make right here, and then you test it, and it works. So I just need to edit that video, and then I can share it with you, but not very complicated. By the way, if you are doing that, you want to check this button, hide function log in chat. That means that when people are chatting, you see right here where it says thinking, you don't want it to say that it's pulling the API content. So check that button and then it will just give all the answers. Does that answer your question, Josh? Okay, awesome. You can get really complicated with the API. It's super cool. Any other questions? What are you guys going to use it for?
I'm gonna use it for my Shopify clients. So I'm an agency and I plan to use it for that and maybe some other customers in the future.
Super cool. Reese, what are you going to use it for?
I think I'd like to do posts and say, if you have any other questions, do this, and then maybe hook them into asking a whole bunch of questions. Like
I would, I don't know, people don't know. You remember where, what's his name? Ford was saying, if we ask people what they wanted, they would say faster horses, not cars. Do you remember that one?
So where do you suggest I put this? That would. Why are you asking me? I know nothing.
This is over here. No, but for example, this can be your lead magnet, right?
That's what I want. So would I actually put what? So what would that look like?
You'd be like, I created an AI that can help you give you the framework to speaking without fear, right? If you're worried about fear of public speaking, you know, go check out my AI.
Excellent.
Josh, what are you going to use it for? Live data. Support for my website to onboard new users and answer questions. I love it. What do you need the live data for? Russell website. That's awesome. Dude, once you get it up and running, we're going to tag Gary V and do a case study about you. Well, I need to see what you look like first. Then I'm going to bring it on. I'm kidding. It's awesome. I think this is fantastic. This is really, really smart. Using it for organization, chamber of commerce, figuring out who the right plumber is, that kind of stuff can be super powerful as well. So I know no more questions. Your work is cut out for you. You can get it up and running. If you have any problems whatsoever, my email is ifat@noem.ai. Oops. Send me an email. Let me know when you're up and running, if everything is working, or just message us in the WhatsApp group, and we're there to support you. I appreciate you, everybody, spending our time together. And thank you so much. I'll see you tomorrow, Reese. Have a fantastic night.
I am inspired. Thank you, my sweet.
Thank you.
Excellent, excellent, excellent program.
Thank you very much. Bye, guys. Have a great night.
Bye, Lois. Bye, Josh.
Gracias.